तो कैसे हैं आप लोग?
To my YouTube channel Code with Minds. In these tutorials, we will learn about the variables and comments in the C++ language. In our last lesson, we discussed the basic structure of C++ program, that is, how to print a string. Now we are going to cover two important concepts of C++ language. That is, first is variables in C++. Now, there are many types of variables such as int. It can be represented as 1, 2. Next is float, FL. Float as int. Float is explained, represent in a point. It may be 0.123. Next is char, represent as character. A, B, C, or it may be X, Y, or Z. Now, what is the variables? The variables are containers to store our data. To make it easy to understand, I will give a scenario. To store a water, we use a bottles, and to store a sugar, we use a box. In this scenario, the bottle and box are containers that are storing waters and sugar. The same case in the case with the variables. They are container for data type. For example, int is used for integer. Next is float is used for float point integer. Next is char is used for character. Next example, let's do code. Hashtag include iostream using namespace standard, using namespace std semicolon, and then int main and starting with curly brackets. Now int sum equal to 6 and semicolon. Here sum is taken as an integer variable which will store a value of 6. That's why I write integer sum equal to 6. Now move towards cout function. Cout hello world as it is, then semicolon, then at end to close write return 0 and semicolon. That's why this is the example of variable. Now move towards comments in C++. Comments in C. So what is comment? A comment is a human readable text in the source code which is ignored by compiler. There are two ways to write two comments. First is single line comment, and second is multi-line comment. Now let's see example. Hashtag include iostream, then using namespace std in semicolon, then write a comment. Use this two slash, then write comment. I will write comment. This is the multi-line comment. Now next int main. And then write program. That is int sum equal to 6, then semicolon, then cout function, hello world, then at the end return 0 and close. Now if we write text without this comment, the compiler will try to read the text and will end up giving an error. Let's do a code. So hashtag include, first we write hashtag include iostream, then using namespace std, then semicolon at every code, then write a comment in a single line. I will write a comment in a single line, so use this two slash and write any comment. I will write, this is the code created by code with minds. I will write this code, this line. You can write any line. Then int main and bracket, then open curly bracket, as it is int sum equal to 6, and then cout function, you can write any line in this. I can write code with minds. Let's try this. Then at the end return 0. as it is. Now let's run. Okay. See, code with minds. If
Let it go, make my body go, make our bodies higher and higher.